Hello, everyone. It's Wednesday, March 25th. This is your lecture overview for today. I'm going to talk about several different things in Pride and Prejudice, all with the hope, the design of getting you to enjoy the book more, appreciate it more, but also help you with your midterm. But before we get to that, I just want to go over a few things, some news. The big news is that the Chancellor of CUNY has announced that next week the school is going back on hiatus. Um, as far as I know, that means I will not be updating the lectures. Okay. You should still, if you're able, keep reading the book and working on your midterm. There was nothing due next week, but as you know, I pushed the midterm back to being due April 16th. Okay, so you have a few weeks. Use the time. Don't worry about my new materials. But if you're curious, they are online. I'm going to send an email reiterating all this in a few minutes when I have all the lectures done. So probably in about an hour. And in that email, I'm going to put my cell phone number. So if you're having any trouble with anything related to my class, I can maybe help with other things, but probably not. Just you can text me or call me during office hours, and I'll be able to look into things for you and answer your questions, hopefully. If you need computer resources, they have laptops and stuff at the college that I think they're going to be contacting you about whether you can use those machines, take them out on longer term than is normally allowed. So just really you got to be checking your student email for that sort of thing. Okay, so we are next week. No new lectures on YouTube, but I'm basically going to be completing my lectures on Austen today. So you'll have what you need in terms of my information, going over some of the key points in the book to help you write your midterm. Okay, and feel free to quote me, but put it in quote marks if you quote me. Don't put it as your own words, okay? Or it's considered plagiarism, all right? So feel free to quote my lectures. That's fine. It's not a big deal at all for you to do that. And under the circumstances, totally understandable. So keep reading the book. The other thing I wanted to mention, the other news is that if you're on Blackboard now, or when the next time you go on, check out under course documents. I don't have access to the films in a way where they're free, but I put some links to Google searches for multiple different film versions of Pride and Prejudice. Okay, there's a 1995 miniseries that's free on Hulu. It's 6 episodes, so it's about 6 hours, but it's very comprehensive of the book. If you watch that, you should have a sense of the book. You're still going to need to cite the book itself, and that's what today's lectures are about. There's also on Hulu for free. There's a 2005 film version. Not as it's more of a condensed summary of the book. Not as much of the overall information. But still, pretty good cast. Judi Dench is Lady Catherine de Bourgh, and she's pretty good in the book, or pretty good actor in that role. Keira Knightley, I'm less of a fan of, but in any case, and then two for fun. The book is so widely, celebrated that it's inspired a lot of postmodern riffs on it. So there's a funny horror mashup version of the book called, or version of the book. It's both a book and a movie called Pride and Prejudice and Zombies, where Lizzie and Jane and Darcy and Bingley and all these people have to hunt and kill zombies while also falling in love in this, manneristic society of the British upper class, and then also famous early 2000s adaptation of the film called Bridget, or of the novel called Bridget Jones's Diary. So Bridget Jones' Diary, Renee Zellweger as the Lizzie Bennet character. Colin Firth, who's in the 95 TV version, he plays the Mr. Darcy in the film, and then Hugh Grant plays Wickham, and it's really that she has this, sort of single woman's dilemma of like, which guy do you go with, and they all kind of loosely resemble the characters of the Austen classic, but in a not a contemporary, because it's really pre our current world, but relatively modern setting of the book at the turn of the 21st century. Okay, so again, next week, no new lectures, hiatus, recalibration, they're calling it. Take the time to ask the school for any computer resources you need, and I'll be putting my email I'll be putting my phone number in the email I'm sending you. And check out these links online if you're interested in watching the film. Hulu, you can watch it if you have the subscription. You can watch film or TV version of the novel, and then these other fun ones are available on any streaming platform, YouTube, but for a few bucks. $3, $2, just depends on the platform and what you prefer to watch it on. Okay, so that's that, and I'll see you in a minute with your lectures on Jane Austen for the day. Okay, bye.